I don't know what you guys say. Should we get started?
Yeah.
All right. So those of you who don't know, my name is Tessa Schmank. I am the marketing design manager here at Wow Video Tours. Today, we are going to kind of talk about Reels. On our last webinar that was in August, we talked a lot about social media and mastering your social and posting your listings there. And then we briefly were able to touch on Reels, but there's just so much to unpack that we figured another webinar on that, specifically just the Reels section, would be nice to talk about. So again, my name's Tessa. Anyone else, Pam and Joy, you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, everybody. I'm Joy Kaiser. I am the Business Development Specialist in Charlotte, North Carolina. So thank you guys so much for being here.
And
Pam.
Pam Branham, Business Development Specialist in Cincinnati, Kentucky, and Dayton. And thrilled to have you all here. Thanks for taking the time.
Yes, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Well, then we're just going to hop right on into it. So again, last webinar, we covered a little bit on social media, and this time we're going to be talking more about the Reels specifically. So what are Reels? Reels are videos that we've been seeing on social media. Specifically, they're in the vertical format, your 1080 by 720 format, and they are not a trend. They are not going away. They are here to stay. They are the #1 way to boost engagement on platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. They are specifically Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok Reels. They're all that same format, same video style. They're here to stay. And they've been prioritized by the Instagram algorithm, and they increase your chances of your content being seen by new potential customers better than your typical static post, such as an image or a carousel. And overall, Reels are just a great way to increase your visibility, boost your brand awareness, and it really allows your followers to feel authentic with you as you're posting content. So there's just something about Reels that a static image or carousel just can't quite comprehend or give to your followers as much as a real video can. Now, I know you guys have your cameras off, but if you want to show hands or anything, are any of you using Reels right now, posting them or very much utilizing them? Joyous.
Do I count?
Yes. Angel said, not yet. And Mara said, yes, she is. Thank you, Mara. I have seen some of yours. Yours are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are awesome at doing that. So the one thing is, why aren't people using Reels? It's kind of more on, it can be intimidating. I mean, first time you jump into it, it feels very intimidating and scary to try and edit a reel. You tend to overthink things. My first tip right off the bat is going to be, let's not overthink it. It's just about showing off a fun video of you. I promise you, we're going to walk through a lot of the editing and a lot of the tools you can use to edit stuff. And hopefully then you won't be so scared of editing a reel in the future, because you don't have to overthink it. Just, you don't have to spend hours tweaking or not posting at all. We can hop right in and show you guys just how easy it is to do. So a few things I wanted to go over real quick. When we break down reels, there's about a few core ingredients when it comes to making a reel. If you remember watching them when you're scrolling on social media and everything, those first 3 seconds when you are scrolling, those are what catch your eye. Those are always what's catching your eye right off the bat. If you don't have a hook in those first 3 seconds, not very many people are going to keep watching, hence they're going to scroll. Other factors that make a difference are going to be your pacing and flow. Are you having quick cuts, matching to the beat, high energy, or if it's more of a relaxed vibe that you're going for with your reel? Any text and captions that are going to be included, as well as music and sounds. So I'm going to, on my phone, one moment. It'll let me. Okay, I'm going to share my screen on my phone so that you guys can get a better view of what it looks like on the phone. Because most people, when you are editing and on social media, we're on our phones, right? We're not really doing it on a desktop computer. So the easiest way for me to show you is on mine, my little 13 mini. It's itty bitty iPhone.
Tiny.
I know, my friend has the Max and they're like, you need a bigger phone. Okay, so showing my screen right off the bat, I'm gonna go into Instagram and we're going to play around with the Reels. And I'm gonna say for a minute, I am logged in under Wow Video Tours. So this is going to be a business account. It'll look a little bit different from a personal account, not a whole lot. There'll be some most similarities, but you might notice a few key differences off. If something's a little bit placed in a little bit of a different spot or something, it's all still there. Okay, so I'm under Wow Video Tours and I hit the profile page in the top, bottom right corner. You can see everything on our profile and past posts. As you can see, we've posted some reels on occasion too. Hence you saw our Back to Basics giveaway one. To start a new one, we're gonna hit the plus button. You have one down at the bottom, right in the middle, or there is another plus button to create a new post in the top right corner. Either gets you where you need to go. If you click the top right corner, you're gonna see it's gonna give you options. We're gonna go ahead and click Reel. It's gonna open up, if you already have access to it, your camera roll and show you everything in there. I got some photos in here as well as some video clips already in here. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this vertical video that we had and hit next. Oops. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn that volume down real quick. I'll show you guys how I did that in a minute. I just didn't want it to be distracting. Okay. So if I go back, this is what we're immediately pulled up with when we click our video clips. You have the option to click multiple. You can choose more than one video clip. I'm just gonna do the one for now so you guys can see a little bit more and then we'll get more into depth. So this is our vertical video already done, but you have the ability to make edits as much as you want under any of your social media. I like personally Instagram Reels. They seem very easy to edit. You can also edit under TikTok or Facebook or even YouTube, whatever you choose and prefer. So right off the bat, we got at the bottom some very different icons that each stand for something. We got text, we got stickers, music, add clips, cut, volume, images, and more. If we want, we can go ahead and just click edit video down in the very bottom, and it'll open it up a little bit better for us to see. So this clip, it is all one clip. You have the ability to shorten that clip if you so choose, however you may like. Let's say you didn't want to show the front of the house yet, and you just, let's say like this is a coming soon, and we just want to clip inside the house to just do a real quick, short 15-second video, kind of showing off just the inside, not giving too many details. I'm just going to take this and shorten my clip. So it's only showing, let's start here. So it's only going to show this much of the house. We're going to stop it much sooner. So we're going to take the other side and slide it all the way over. We're going to say, we're going to show that much of the house. So 11 seconds of the house. That's all we're going to show. So then when we click off, we have the back to that main menu. I'm going to go ahead and click text. I want to add some text to this. So let's say coming soon. Just go ahead and type as if you're sending a text message. You have the ability to change what kind of font. These are all pre-made in here. If you like that one, you can change the color if you want to match some of your branding. For wow, it's red. There also, I love this. This is relatively new for social media, Instagram Reels. We have some fun automations already preloaded in here that you can choose. So typewriter, jump, step fade. I like the drift up. That one looks fun. And then if you wanted to add any other effects, like a shadow, a block offset, if you wanted to outline it, or add a block behind it, whatever you choose. And then if you want center alignment, right alignment, left alignment, whatever it is, we're gonna leave it centered. We're gonna go ahead and click done. And right now it's showing that it's only gonna be over a portion of this video. We can change that again with this little sliders. I want it in the beginning. And I want it to go through about half my video. Let's say there. Let's make this larger. And these nice little snap grids are very nice when you want to snap it to the side or in the center. We're going to put coming soon right towards the bottom in the middle. There. Okay, let's say I want to add some more text. Let's add the address or something like that. So go ahead and type like normal. I want a block behind it this time. Let's choose a different font this time. There we go. And again, this little slider right here can make it larger or smaller. And I'm going to drag that where I want it. We didn't add animations, did we? Let's do a fade. Okay. We get a little preview of what it's doing. So if I edit this again, I want this to be maybe pop up halfway through when the coming soon pops up and then stay up. So then it ends when the video ends. So that's what that will look like now. I think that looks nice. Okay, going back. You also have the ability to add any stickers. You can add, like, let's say the location, if you actually had a pinned location. If you wanted to add this fun little slider of ask a question, these are great for like putting on your story. I personally love these. Asking a question of what's going on, be like, do you love the layout? Or something similar. Those are like great ways to ask questions and see how many people give reactions. We're going to delete that for now. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to, let's say we wanted to add another clip. So a new clip of something going on. There's this nice little add clip button. And let's add this clip here of the back side of the house. We're gonna move it. Sorry, let me show you how I did that real quick. All I did was using my finger was just click and hold. And now I can drag them around, basically rearrange them. It's a quick and easy way to rearrange. When you have multiple clips, like you have 10 in a row and you wanted the 10th one second and set instead, it's a great way to rearrange. Okay, so now here's what we have. Beautiful. Just gonna make sure the volume's down on that too. I don't want the volume from the original yet, so we're gonna come back to that. If you wanted to overlay anything, I wouldn't usually suggest it for this scenario. We can obviously edit, add captions. This is used more for when you have voiceover text already. For now, we're not going to use it for this one because there's no voiceover in this one. This would be great for if you're like creating a reel, recording yourself or some other person, and they're talking about the house, or it's a behind the scenes or some other fun video, and you want people to see what you're saying. VoiceOver is great for that as well. I think I'm going to move on to audio. So there's this nice little audio button. We got all our trending sounds under here.
So before you leave that, can anybody just do a voiceover right there when you hit that button?
Yes, they should. I can go back. Yes, so when you click on it, there's this nice little button. I think all you have to do is then click on it and hold. Oh. I had trouble with this last time, didn't I, Joy?
Yeah, I think it has to do with Zoom, or maybe it's your microphone's not on.
It might be.
Yeah,
that.
you just hold it down and it will allow you to talk, and then you can also put music with it. I would just be sure to turn the music way down
Yes.
so it doesn't compete with your voice.
Yes. Yeah, it basically will just record your voice as you're talking and then play the video in the background. And you just like let go whenever you're done talking. It's pretty easy, pretty simple to use. If you mess up, you just delete that little clip and try again. So back to audio. You can search excuse me, search any sounds that you would like. You have the for you that's already suggested. Anything that's trending right now. We got these little nifty little arrows that kind of say these are on the up, these are on the down. You can see the green and reds. That doesn't mean bad in any way. It's just saying who's been using them lately. So if we wanted to play something, this one feels like it would match what our video is. Okay, so real quick. All I did was click on top of the little icon and it let me play it. Just play the little loop of sample of the song. If you want to select it, just go ahead and click right on top of the text. And then we have the ability to move where in the sound we want. So it knows our video is only so long. So it knows we're only going to use a part of the sound. The sound is a lot longer than our current video. So we can move where in the song we want to actually be playing. And you can kind of see as I'm scrolling, you can see where that yellow bar is, where it is in the song. The pink lines, the little dots, are basically where there's trending, where they typically like to start them. So I think that second one. Yep. And all I do is hit done. And it pops right in. So I'm gonna go ahead and select it, and I'm also gonna adjust the volume. I'm going to move that down just for now, so you guys can still hear it while we're editing, but it won't be overpowering right now. Usually I would leave the volume up if that's the only sound we're gonna have. But if you're gonna have, let's say you uploaded a video where you're talking and you wanna add a trending sound in the background, then I would make sure your volume for your original video is up and the volume for your added sound is down to like 10. It kind of just then is like, it plays in the background while you can still hear the talking of the video. They also have fun edits inside the sounds. So like there's the fade. So if you didn't want it to start right away or you wanted it to end a little sooner, it'll like fade out the sound, if that makes sense. By a few seconds, if you just wanted like half a second. That way it's just not like blare in your face started. But it's just something fun. Not everyone has to do it. If you're just getting started, I wouldn't say that you would have to do something like this.
Hey, Tessa.
Yeah.
So we've had some people that have requested like some very popular copyrighted songs. I saw a few in there that seem to be, like could be high copyrighted songs. What are the options with regards to music that's in there? Like, can you just search for anything, and then if Instagram lets you put that in there, then you can add that in without repercussions?
Yes. So, simple answer, yes. So what's great about social media, there's pros and cons to it. Using sounds, music, whatever it is, inside of the app, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, they already have guidelines in place and policies for using said sounds. They get commissions basically off of this by using it. They're paying for it, or the artist is getting paid by using it. They've already got this stuff in place versus like as an outside source, we don't have the legal rights to use it versus the social media apps do sometimes. Now I will say, you can use a sound now. Let's say there's a trending one right now out and you decide to use it inside of the social media app. That'll overlay on your video, you edit it in and what all, and you post it. If down the road, the artist no longer wants that social media to have legal rights to that music anymore, they can remove that sound. That makes sense. So there's actually old posts of ours as well where we've used a sound and it was legal and it was in there, but later in life, someone changed their mind essentially and they removed the sound. There's no penalty. It's just saying there's no sound in this video anymore. Now, the likeliness of this happening, it happens. It's few and far between, but it happens. And sometimes I've also seen a sound go away and come back. So then they'll like, oh, we got the rights back to this one, so we put it back on top of your video. They've done that before. So when adding trending sounds and music to any videos on social media, I highly, highly, highly cannot stress enough and recommend do it inside of the app. So as Wow Video Tours, we have sounds and music that we have rights to, that we have bought and used. That is what is on top of our vertical videos, our cinematic walkthrough video, anything that we produce. The reason they're not trending sounds is it's a lot more difficult to get those rights, and then they come and go all the time. Social media handles that. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, I was just kind of, because we've had people like we had somebody was like, hey, can you do Metallica 1 for the song? Or like, no, we cannot.
No,
because no way we would have be able to afford the rights to that. But in theory, if that is available within within Instagram, then they could. So that's
Yes.
kind of the question I was getting at there's a lot more availability because Instagram is just coming from a larger negotiating power. So
Yes. Yes. A lot of artists know that they're going to get their music out there with social media. And hence that's why a lot of them give them the rights to use it on social media. If people want to use it for a trend or whatever it may be. So that's why it's being out there and used. And it does come and go, like I said earlier, but you won't face any of the penalties versus if like you made a recording of a video using the sound on your phone while recording the video and then posting it like that, for whatever reason, that'll get flagged. That can sometimes get flagged. Versus if you just edit the sound in later through the Instagram or Facebook app or whatever it is, TikTok, you won't find any of that penalty. It is fully legal.
yeah, I think I saw the reason I asked the question. I saw like a Billie Eilish song in that one of the lists you had pulled up, and I was like, okay, that's probably a pretty modern song that's probably on the charts nowadays. So
Yes.
I don't remember where I saw it, but I did see her name in there somewhere.
Might have been
Probably
trending.
trending.
Ocean Eyes. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's an interesting thing to know that if somebody wants to do a little more on the charts type song or whatever, if it's in there, they can do it. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Truly love that. And there is no limit. Truly.
Search Metallica 1, see if it's actually available. It's like, oh, I understand.
There's the artist.
I mean, there's some Metallica songs in there. That's pretty interesting. So, yeah, I just remember that one. It was like somebody wanted to do that, and I was first of all, I was like, really? And then second of all, I was like, no.
Yeah, there's a lot. I will note if I can, oops, go back. There we go. There is this saved section. I don't have any saved right now. On my personal, I definitely do. A lot of times, if you're scrolling and you find a video or sound that you really like and you want to use later, if you click on the 3 dots, there's usually a menu that pops up and then you can save that reel there. I do that often, and then I'll come back to that reel and use the saved sound. When I recreate my own or whatever, if it's like a few weeks later, a month later, whatever it may be.
So sorry to steal everything, but another question I have. So I watch a lot of YouTube shorts, things like that.
Mhm.
And so I noticed when the music's on there tends to be down at the bottom of the screen, like there's a little message saying what the song is. Is that standard within like Instagram and Reels as well?
I believe so.
Like the video automatically gives credit without you having to do anything. I mean, I'm assuming that if it is there, they're doing it. You don't need to do it yourself, but yeah.
No, yeah, you don't have to do anything. So if you're clicking on one of these sounds, adding an audio, like this one says original audio, Jones yelled, that'll pop up on below.
That's what you see a lot of times. They'll say original audio and they'll give credit to who it is. So
Yes. Yep.
which is cool.
All right. Joy has left us. She has headed out for a meeting. Thank you, Joy, for joining us. Joy. I love her name. Trying to think. Okay. So with breaking down reels real quick, we pretty much covered most of our core ingredients. So a hook in the first 3 seconds, pacing and flow, editing, our text and captions, and then music. Um, okay. So that is a pretty basic run through of editing your own reel. I'm gonna hit the next button real quick here, and I'm just gonna show you the next part of posting it real quick, and then we'll move on to something else I'm gonna show you guys. You will love it. So for the posting part, you got a little preview. Go ahead and click the edit cover, and you can select a thumbnail anywhere inside the video. Let's say we want that one. And click done. And then don't ever forget to add a caption. For this one, since we said it was a coming soon, let's say something like, can't wait to see this beauty in person. Contact me today. I'm a big fan of emojis. And then hashtags, each platform is a little different for their standard and what responds well. But for Instagram, a good rule of thumb would probably be 3 to 5 hashtags. If you have your own hashtags for yourself that you like to use, or if there's something going on, or for this one, we're going to say coming soon. There. If you wanted to tag anyone, you have the ability to do that, or invite any collaborators. Hint, hint, invite a collaborator of us when you post your vertical videos. You can add location. And then what's great about Instagram and Facebook, I love this feature. There's this nice little toggle button. We can post if your Facebook and if your Facebook and Instagram are linked together, you can post directly from one to the other without having to do anything else besides hitting this little toggle. And that's all it is. You can also toggle on to your story as well. We do have, since this is a business account, we have a few more additional options. If you have a personal, you probably won't have these options available to you. That's kind of the beauty of a business account sometimes. We can tag products, reminders, fundraise, details, or I love this, you can schedule the reel. If, let's say, it's a Sunday night and you forgot about your reel, but you don't have time tomorrow to post it, you can do it that night and schedule it for the next day or whenever you want it. We have a lot of these other features as well, enabling closed captions and being able to download. And all you do is hit share. See, the person before us video, Chris, underneath their name, it shows the sound they used for the video. That's kind of a funny video. That was good. So there we go. There's our video. Oops. Stop sharing my screen there for a second. Try that again. Okay. So I will share. We're gonna create another one, and I'm just gonna show some fun stuff. We have this nice little button up here at the top. We have edits and we have templates. We hit templates. You can browse templates.
So hold on, let me get this right. I'll show you what I'll do.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head.
What's the most expensive item you own?
Oh my God.
I know I
I do be nosy, but not in a like a judgmental kind of way. Like I don't care what you.
So how would those come into play for us?
So, sorry, I just blinked. So I was, templates are really cool for a kind of like a shortcut, I'm gonna call them. So I just showed you basically a real quick rundown of editing your own reel for yourself. The templates and edits are great shortcut tools, for if you don't want to do all of that. So you should be able to like select a template. I'll just select one
So hold on,
here. Wish it would. Okay, we can pause it. There we go. So if we use this one as a template, it's not a great example, but I'm just going to show you. It has these clips in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down at the bottom. It's saying you're going to need 5 clips, about less than 2 seconds long each. All you have to do is add the media. It'll clip them into that. So I'm just going to do photos since I have a bunch of photos. I should be able to do photos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click next.
Oh, so it's creating the music and kind of the background and stuff like that.
Yes, so it pretty much popped everything in a lot easier, so you don't have to do the editing yourself all the time. The photos isn't exactly the best example. I don't exactly have a bunch of little clips of a home to show you. Let's try a different one.
I know I should sleep, but the voice.
What's the most expensive?
That's the most expensive thing. That was a good lead in for real estate.
Add media. Let's see. I need one more. Just do a photo, I guess. Oh, that'd been actually really cool for photos, actually. Let me try that again. Start over. Add media. Let's do that one, and we'll just do a bunch of photos. Bing, bang. Boom, boom. Bing, bop, bam. There. Oh, it had sound. Oops. Now, the text doesn't quite fit for this one, but you have the ability to edit it. So it says, sorry, I have to go to Italy. It's an emergency. Let's say, I guess, you could kind of make it work. It's emergency. The emergency is your new listing. It's kind of a funny trend. Doesn't quite work for this example the greatest, but it's an idea of you can use a template already there, and all you have to do is just pop in some media that you've already had. You don't have to do any of the editing yourself. It does it already, and it's all ready for you. And all you have to do is hit next and post like normal. Discard that one. Okay. Trying to think if there was anything else I had.
So another question I have with regards to sound.
Yeah.
So in theory, like if people are doing what are currently called ahas, if people are doing those and they want some unique music, We don't have an automated process to do this, but in theory, somebody could send us an email after we deliver and say, can you remove the music from this AHA? So it's just the talking and then blank. And then they could have our sound with Instagram's music underlaying it. Is that correct?
Yes.
So for those who want to do AHAs, but they want to control their music, again, they'd have to send an email to support saying, please remove that, which we'll do. Or preferably send an email, before saying, when you deliver this video, please don't put any music on there. We can deliver it with the sound only, and then you can add music on the back end with using the Instagram or whatever.
Yes, the trending. Yep, you can use the trending sounds. My one suggestion when doing that is make sure you're adjusting the on the sound itself. That way it's not overtaking your voice while you're trying to talk about the listing.
Yeah, I was going to say that same thing. Like, just make sure that you adjust the volume so that your music doesn't, because I've seen videos like that where people have the music so high you can't hear what's being said. And,
Right.
now, if you want to get a lot of comments, that'll get you comments. People will criticize you in the comments, but yeah. So.
Yep. So that's basically it. I'm just looking at my list real quick, making sure there's nothing else.
Does
Mara?
anybody have any questions or?
Yeah, Mara, do you have any questions?
I'm guessing not. Everybody's still muted with
Oh,
She said-
hold on.
I was trying to unmute myself. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
No, I think I followed all that. The only question I had, which I was playing around as you were showing us, do you know if, like, let's say it's us talking, we could cut in and out of background sound, or you just kind of lower the volume? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if, like, I could cut it up and change different background sounds. I don't think you can. It just has to be one solid sound, right?
Let me play with something here. Start video. Let's just select video next. Okay. So there is this voice enhance button if you see my screen at the moment. You can adjust and clean up background noise in case there's something going on in the background that you didn't really want to be a part of it. Your video.
Okay. And then also, like, if I took your video and kind of broke it down, I could also add in other things as well. Like, if I wanted to run over the house and do something myself, I can add that in and kind of combine it all too, right?
Yes. So that video we saw on our page, this one, it
Yeah.
looks like someone just drove by, backed up, and just played a nice professionally made video of the house after.
Yeah, I know. That's what I like. I like that. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. They just added their own little clips inside of it.
Okay. I'll have to
So-
follow her.
Right.
If we did something like that, let's say you can, so like we're editing this clip real quick. You can cut it up. So there's this nice little split button. So
Yeah.
there's something like, let's stop it right here. We're gonna hit the split button. You can then add another clip. Add clips. I'm not saying this is the clip you're actually going to want to insert right here, but you could add a clip in between
Yeah.
and then it'll continue on. Or if you wanted to just remove that, it's like, all right, we'll cut it a little lower, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You have honestly, social media and editing, it is fully your creative reign. And you have just so much ability out there to be able to just add your own unique spin to things. It's truly incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
I love
Sometimes
it.
you go down the tunnel and never come out for like 2 hours.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tessa, Jennifer has a question. Oh, Chris, did you take care of that?
I believe so. That is, yeah, so that was an email that Tessa sent us from August 21st. So that YouTube should be the recording of last month's media.
Oh,
Or
yes,
last,
yes.
Webinar, or whatever.
Yeah, thank you for that, Chris. Yes, Jennifer. Yeah, we did one last month and it is posted on our YouTube account. If you can't find it, Chris has the link right there, but if you want to go search on our YouTube account as well, it's all posted there. We'll be posting this one as well if you want to come back and watch it again.
So our intent is to post these every month.
Yes. Yes. And if you guys ever have any fun topics that you would like us to cover, please feel free to reach out and let us know what those are. Obviously, we want to make sure we're making content and webinars that are geared towards you guys and that are helpful to you. So best way is to get your guys' feedback and understand what you guys are struggling with and what you would like to see or need help with. So by all means, send it our way.
There's our, if you want to just go to our YouTube channel as well, like if you want to kind of keep that bookmarked for future ones or whatever. Or if you want to see our feature Fridays and things like that.
Yep. We post our feature Fridays there as well, or any other videos. Yep. A couple key things I will hit on real quick since we're talking about Reels yet. Common mistakes and fixes. There tends to be a lot of over editing sometimes. Kind of going back to what I said in the beginning, try not to overthink it. Start small, keep it simple. Use the templates if you can and want to. They are a great way to get started and to get more comfortable before you feel like starting to get more into the editing itself. Don't forget to add captions. Make sure you're adding text at least to what the caption is. It doesn't have to be on the video itself. Short and snappy tends to win for videos. It's what's grabbing people's attention. People's attention span is pretty short, especially on social media. So like I said earlier, that first 3 seconds is what's grabbing your attention, but it doesn't have to be a super long form video either. Short and snappy, it's gonna get people's thoughts and views. And then last but not least, done is better than perfect. So don't post nothing. Post your first video and see what happens. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it out there and see what happens.
I was going to say the exact same thing. You're better off putting something out there that's okay than waiting to make it perfect and never posting. Exactly.
I'm gonna stop sharing if anyone has any questions or thoughts.
I'd
Great
say
job,
thanks for
Tessa.
joining us.
Yeah, well, thank you guys again for joining us today. We'll be posting this on our YouTube channel, and please let us know if you have any questions or thoughts later or want to see anything else down the road. It was great having you all. Bye, y'all.
Thanks, everybody.